Today we are making layered paper snowflakes. I made two different options for you. You can hang one off of gift bags or use as an ornament, or you can use another one for cards or other holiday decoration. Hi there and welcome to Daily Dose of DIY. My name is Chris and we are on day 5 of the Christmas Craft Kickoff event. What that means is you can grab these SVGs for free for the next 24 hours. Just head to dailydoseofdiy.com/Christmas22. I will link all that in the description down below for you as well. You'll also be given the option to upgrade where you'll get all 14 projects with over 30 SVG files, ad-free videos, and printable instructions. So be sure to check out that offer. Next, let's take a look at the supplies we're going to need to make these amazing snowflakes. Okay, to make these layered paper snowflakes, you're going to need 4 sheets of cardstock. I'm using 2 regular and 2 glitter because glitter is lots of fun. They will fit. Of course, you can resize them however big or small you want, but they will fit on 8.5 by 11, or you can go big with 12 by 12. You'll also, if you're making the ornament version, want some string to hang it. The spatula tool is handy to help get it off the mat. You'll also need your scraper tool to remove bits, and I'm using a well-worn green mat. You can also use your light blue cardstock mat for this. Let's head on over into Design Space and take a look at these SVGs. Here it is. I'm just going to click on it and click Add to Canvas. If you need help uploading or downloading SVGs, just reach out and let me know. I have a lot of tutorials on that. So here it is in Design Space. The first thing you want to do is come to the top menu and click Ungroup. And then, as I said, you can size these as big or as small as you want. This ungrouped them completely. If you do resize them, make sure you select each layer in there and resize it all as one so you don't get some pieces bigger or smaller. I'm going to delete him. The difference in these two is this one has a hole cut out so that you can make it an ornament if you want. So I accidentally selected that layer. We'll select them all and move up here. When you bring it in, it's about 6 by 6. So you go big or go home or make it smaller if that's what you wish. I'm going to go ahead and cut it at this size. So once you're happy with the sizing, go ahead and click the Make It button. It will sort into each colored mat and we're ready to cut. You don't have to do anything from here. So I'm going to click Continue. The top layer is what's cutting first, and I'm doing that in silver glitter. So if you have an Explorer, turn your dial to custom so you can see this menu, and then you browse all materials and then select glitter cardstock. I finally got it favorited, y'all. If you've been following along, it's like I cut so much glitter, I should have it a favorite, and now I do. So now we will go get our mat loaded and start cutting it. To put the paper on your mat, of course, you just want to make sure it's going the same direction, whether it's horizontal or across. These are 6 inches and it's only 1 per paper, so it doesn't make that big of a difference. I'm going to smooth it down and cut all the layers, and then we will come back and get it all put together. Okay, I have all the pieces cut. You might have some little pieces that hang on that you might just need to brush off or pick out with your hands. But once everything is ready to go, you want to line them up in order. If you're doing the ornament, make sure your circles all line up together as well. And then once they are stacked, the top layer, let me take a look. The top layer of the ornament, it doesn't matter because they all have a hole there. So the hole should line up. And then we're going to flip it over so that we get our glue on the back side. This is going to be our base, and I'm going to apply glue here. A fine tip glue, it might be a good idea. The larger layers probably is not going to make much of a difference, but once you get to that top layer, there are some fine lines you have to get the glue in. So I'm going to glue the next layer down and then just line him up. Make sure the circle lines up and get him all in place. I also recommend you use like a liquid glue instead of glue tabs or something like that so that you can slide it afterwards. And then if you need to peel up some areas like I didn't get enough glue on that tip, you can do that. Then we will glue the next layer. There's a hole that didn't pop out there. If you have some like that, where they don't want to pop out, your weeding tool's a handy thing to use to push them through as well. Okay, now I picked him up. I might have messed up which way he goes. That looks right. So I'm going to glue the back side. Make sure my circle is on top. And line him up. On top of glitter, doesn't slide near as well, but it's still movable. You just have to pick it up to slide. Okay, that looks good. Let him dry, and then our last layer is the silver glitter. And here's where I mean that these lines are awful thin, and having a fine tip glue helps tremendously. Once they are all down, we can add our string through the hole. And it's finished. How beautiful is that? Thank you so much for making these layered paper snowflakes with me today. These will look great hanging on your tree, off of gifts, or on cards. All sorts of uses for these layered snowflakes. This was day 5 of our Christmas craft kickoff event. Stay tuned for day 6 tomorrow. We'll be making some candy holder ornaments, which are super adorable. Reminder, you can get this SVG for free for the next 24 hours at dailydoseofdiy.com/Christmas22. We'll see you tomorrow, and God bless.